Hi everyone, so this is a very belated video because I didn't get on to film one last month, but this is basically my April and May favourites. First thing, let's start in the morning. I don't know if any of you know me, if you've watched me for long enough you'll know that I don't function without coffee. So the first thing is Starbucks coffee, so either at the store or buying it to have in my cafetiere at home, which is kind of like a coffee press, a glass coffee press, and it's all done in the one jug, and then you obviously tip it into a cup and make it up as you normally would with a cup of coffee. A couple of the favourites that I'm having with Starbucks are the Verona blend. That's really nice, and the good thing about the Starbucks at the moment is that you're getting, if you keep the empty packet as well as your kitchen smelling lovely, because it smells of coffee all the time, you also get a tall latte for free. So you take that packet and you get a free tall latte. So Verona, that's my first favourite. And then the other one that we like as well is not as rich. This is sort of a medium blend, which is nice for further on during the day. And this is the Columbia, and that's a nutty one. So again, you get a free latte with that if you find the special packs. I do buy these from Tesco's when they're on offer. Saying that though, it didn't look as though it was on an offer last time. It just said £2.50, which is an absolute bargain for a full pack of Starbucks coffee anyway. Next, we'll go on to Poundland. A couple of things that I've seen in Poundland, and they do these in about 5 or 6 different flavours. My two favourites are the Ginger Crunch cookies. So these are the Weight Watchers biscuits. They come in little packs of 2, so really handy to stick in your handbag. If you know you're meeting up with friends for coffee and you think they may have some sort of cake in the afternoon or indulge in something that maybe you don't want to, these are just handy. Pop a packet in your bag. You've got 2 biscuits sort of in their own little plastic packet. There are 83 calories for 2 cookies, so your 2 cookies would be giving you 4 Syns. And as I say, these are Ginger Crunch. It does say RRP £1.49, but of course you can get them in Poundland for £1. And my second favourite flavour is the Sultana and Cinnamon. And these are really good as well. Really nice dunked in a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. So exactly the same. You get 8 packs of 2 cookies. They're both a good source of fibre. These ones again, 86 calories for 2 cookies, so you're looking at 4 Syns for those as well, for your packs of 2. Staying on sort of the biscuity, sweet, chocolatey theme, the Benefit bars. I don't know if I've mentioned these before, but these are the chocolate and fudge Benefit Light. So make sure you get the ones that say light on them. You can have 2 of these as your Healthy Extra B on Slimming World, or you would class them as 3.5 Syns each. Yeah, they do them in apple and sultana flavour and a summer fruits flavour as well. And I'm pretty sure they're £1.19 a box, and you get 6 bars, so it works out about 20p a bar. Much cheaper than your Hi-Fis. So that's those. Quick and easy. If you're looking for something quick and easy, I really like this Primula. You can get the light version, in which case you will get more for a Healthy Extra A. But this, the cheese and chive one I've been getting from Heron, you get 150 grams for £1 at Heron, and you get 60 grams of that as your Healthy Extra A. Or you can just sin it. What I've been doing is I have scrambled eggs a lot and I have omelettes a lot, and I'll squeeze some of this into the mixture just to give it a bit of a cheesy flavour and to get the chive herbs in there as well. If you did say like a 25 gram squeeze, you'd be looking at 2.5 Syns, or as I say, you can have 60 grams of that for your Healthy Extra A. So that is that. What else? This is kind of an additive that I found. I found this in Lidl. It's Bat's Peri Peri sauce with chilli and garlic. It does say medium, but it is very hot, in my opinion. I'm not... The hottest curry I can go is probably a Boona, and this to me probably is about as hot as that. If you're all right with anything hotter than that, you probably would think this was medium. And you can have 1 tablespoon of this for half a Syn. And again, I've just been putting a tablespoon of this on the side with omelettes and things just to sort of spice it up a bit. I think it's around 79p, don't quote me, but it's definitely less than £1, and I found that in Lidl's. So that is that. And the last thing on the food front is, if you've watched Make It Mondays already this week, you'll know what I'm going to say here. and it's the magical medium curry sauce mix from Mayflower. You will find this at Home Bargains, B&M Bargains, Heron, Farm Foods, Jack Fulton's, Iceland. If you struggle to get to any of those, they do sell them online at eBay, Amazon and a few of the Chinese online stores. So that is your Mayflower Chinese style medium curry. If you don't know what to do with it, check out my latest Make It Mondays video. I'll link that for you so you can see exactly how we use it in our house. And it's 99p for the box and it does 9 servings. So that is fantastic. And then just a couple of drinks for you. So I'm not going to show you any Diet Coke this month. I've found, now we're in summer, I've found some much fruitier, nicer drinks for 39p, I believe. They're either 39 or 49. A couple of my favourites. One of them I've drank it and unfortunately it's been thrown in the bin. Is pear and elderflower. Absolutely beautiful. And another favourite, which is a bit of an acquired taste, so you may not like this, but it's worth trying for the money, is the Mexican lime. I reckon this would be great with like vodka or gin or something, but I don't really drink alcohol except for a couple of tipples at Christmas, a bit of Baileys, but just on its own, I love it over ice. So refreshing. It's one of those sort of tasting ones. So if you're feeling really thirsty and it's a really hot day and you want something really thirst quenching, then this is great. And the make is Vive, and as I said, this is for sale 39 or 49p in Aldi, that one. And then lastly, and this is something I must point out is very important to all of us, whether we're slimming or not, to be honest, and regardless of which plan we're on, is to drink more water. Now, I live up in the north, I'm in East Yorkshire. We live in a hard water area, so it's very scaly, the kettle gets scaled up really easily. It's a horrible tasting tap water, I must admit. We have forked out, we've got like the Brita jugs and things, but to be quite honest, by the time you've forked out for the cartridges, it's not much dearer to go out and buy water. Now, I did just used to buy the sparkling Tesco water, which is absolutely fine. However, since I've been having chats with my personal trainer, Charlie, he talks about obviously nutrition, but water-wise, he said a lot of sort of bottled waters contain very high levels of sodium. Now, I wasn't aware of this obviously until I spoke to Charlie, my PT. His recommendations are Highland Spring or Evian. They're the only 2 brands of water he recommends. Very low in sodium. So he assures me that Highland Spring and Evian are the ones to go for. So I buy the big packs of these. Or when they're on offer, I like the little bottles as well. I find I can get through quite a lot of the little bottles. It's not as daunting. But yeah, so Highland Spring, again, all major supermarkets will sell this. These were just 1.5 litres. I think I got a pack of 6 for about £2. Either 6 or 8 for £2. So I do find I'm trying to drink a lot more of that. I do tend to add sugar-free dilute juice to it more often than not, but I try and drink it as it is as well. But yeah, just getting more fluids down. So that is absolutely all my favourites for this month. I hope that helps you if you're on Slimming World or Weight Watchers with some new ideas. I know you can kind of get stuck in the same old rut of drinking and eating the same things. So I do like to try and come on and do these for you. If you like these types of videos and you want me to carry on doing them, give me a thumbs up. It just gives me an indication of who enjoys and finds the videos useful. And of course, leave me comments below of what your favourites have been for the last couple of months, so I get some ideas from you guys as well. Alright then, I'll see you in the next monthly favourites and in my next video. Bye!